at some point, Florida's losing streak had to come to an end, right? They came today losing 6 straight games, hadn't been playing their best baseball, had lost the first 2 games of this series. But today, they managed to break their losing streak, winning this one 11-9 over South Carolina today. They got to Matthew Becker in the early going, scoring 5 runs in the second inning. You see a pair of back-to-back home runs, and it looks like Florida's offense had kind of continued the trend from what they did last night in the late going of that game. And then they just continued to hit, and by the late innings, they're already up to 11 runs in the 6th inning, and it's looking like South Carolina's down and out of it. But to be fair, South Carolina did do enough offensively to give themselves a chance. They end up scoring 9 runs today on 9 hits. Sure, they didn't hit great with runners in scoring position or with 2 outs, but that's baseball sometimes. It's just one of those things where it just wasn't clicking in every certain situation. But for the most part, 9 runs, you really can't complain about that. Dalton Reeves hit another home run today. Ethan Petrie had another homer as well. So, look, it's easy to be frustrated with the end result today, but at the same time, you kind of have to look at the bigger picture. South Carolina won 2 out of 3 this weekend, picked up a huge weekend road series victory, and that's the momentum they need going into this week, where obviously you got to go to Citadel, or I should say go to Charleston and play the Citadel on Tuesday night. But then you have a huge weekend series coming up with Arkansas starting on Friday night, and that's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a real tough one. Arkansas is a great team, and South Carolina really has to bring their A game. But the good news is they've got their offense clicking. The pitching still needs a little bit of work. The bullpen wasn't great. Starting pitching was a little shaky outside of Eli Jones, who really did give you a good start. But I think you're on the right track, and I think South Carolina is in a good position moving forward. So that would be all for now. But I'll be in Charleston on Tuesday as South Carolina plays the Citadel at 7 p.m. on ESPN+. Reporting live from Gainesville for GamecockCentral.com, I'm Jack Veltri.